Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Mike from Cruise Vet Adventures here, and this is the cruise news today. And I am back. And feels like I've been gone forever. Almost didn't remember how to go live there for a second. And where was I? You may be asking. Well, that is a pretty good question. And I was gone uh, for about a week visiting my mother up in Owensboro, Kentucky, and that's where she's been living. That's she's from up there, so you know my sister lives up there too, and so normally she kind of looks in on my mother, and but they went on vacation down in Florida, so I figured I'd go up there and hang out with her while they were gone, and it was weather was really nice up there. It was warm, not quite as warm as it is down here in Houston, but warm nonetheless. Got a little bit of rain. That was kind of nice to actually see some rain because I haven't seen rain down here in for forever. So yes, it was a good visit. I was there about a week and I drove up there, and that's about a 14 or 15 hour drive depending on how you go and the traffic and all that. And so yesterday I left her house at like 2:30 in the morning and hit the road down to here, and drove down through Nashville, through Alabama, then Mississippi and Louisiana and all that, and pretty easy drive. Made it through Nashville. That's always the sticky point is that Nashville traffic, and so I made sure I left the house 2:30, and so I got through Nashville pretty good time, and so pretty easy going all the way. I did drive through Mobile, Alabama, and I actually drove right past the cruise terminal down there. And for those of y'all interested, and if y'all are thinking about sailing out of Mobile, I know Carnival's going to start sailing out of there soon. They were sailing out of there last year on the Ecstasy, and they did have a big banner hanging outside the cruise terminal there. I noticed that basically saying that they're going to resume cruising this October, which I believe it's either on the Sunrise or the Sunshine. Can't remember exactly. Uh, but for all you Carnival folks out there, you'll be pleased to know that. And with that, let's jump over to the chat and see what's going on. And let's see here. We got Eddie Lugo Studios in the house. Well, good morning and welcome in. Hope your day is going well. And we got the Bud Files coming in. Good morning to you. And let's see. Oh, chat just jumped on me here. Let's see. And we got the Traveling Check in the house. Well, good morning. Welcome in. Glad to see you here. And also, we have Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel. Good morning to you. Hope everything's going well. Hope your workout's going good. And we got Warm Strong Adventures in the house. Well, good morning. Welcome in. And let's see here. Looks like everybody's saying hey to each other. Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel says, "Hey brother, I'm at the gym working out, just watching you." Well, that's good, man. Good to keep it up. Keep up those workouts. And that looks like that's it for the chat. And so a lot of things happened while I was gone. A lot of cruise news. And I did hit 1,000 subscribers before I left, and didn't really talk about it too much before, because I always kind of waiting to see, because sometimes you get those numbers, and then sometimes you lose some subscribers. So I kind of held off on really talking about it too much, because I didn't I want to make sure that the subscribers stuck. And I will be planning a 1,000K subscriber stream probably after I get back from the Navigator of the Seas. and I'll be doing some prize giveaways. So so stay tuned to that. I've got some cool stuff I'm going to be giving away. We'll do a little raffle type deal, and that should be a cool thing. I thought it was going to take me a little bit longer. Well, I've been at this for a couple of years now, and it seemed like forever I was stuck on 400. Just couldn't get over that hurdle, and then I hit 500, and then wasn't too long after that I hit 1,000. Uh, so just want to show my appreciation for that. I do appreciate everybody that subscribes and watches. And from the Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel, congrats on the 1,000 club. Well, thank you, Z. I know you hit it some time ago, and so let's be some good company. And from Traveling Check, just hit 38 subscribers. Well, hey, everybody's YouTube journey is a little bit different, I've discovered, and I was under 100 for a long time. Well, actually, I had like there when I first started, I had I had less than 10 for a good minute, and then little by little, I started networking, meeting other creators, and as I they a lot of people helped me out along the way. I wouldn't have 1,000 subscribers if it wasn't for the other creators out there that reached out to me, gave me advice, let me come on their live streams and, help support me. And like I say, it took a couple years, and, you like I said, you just kind of have to network and get to know some of the other subscribers, go on Tuber Chat. Kevin with Tuber Chats, his little channel there is great for that. You meet other people, start going on their lives, and then the other thing too is putting out content on a regular basis. I did notice that once I started putting more stuff out at a more regular pace, things started to move a little bit. And from Traveling Check, congrats on the 1,000. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And you'll get there too. It just, like I said, it's everybody's YouTube journey is a little bit different. And from Eddie Lugo Studios, yous were stuck on 76. Yeah. Well, in the beginning, I wasn't really doing lives. I was putting out vlogs, but my editing wasn't very good, so my videos weren't that awesome, But like I say, I got, people gave me advice along the way, and plus I kind of started playing around with different editing software, bought a new camera, things like that. You just kind of learning some tricks, you kind of, my advice is you just kind of have to jump in and do it, and don't get hung up on, like, gee, I'm trying to edit this video and it doesn't look that good. Just put it out there. Put it out there. That's the best way to learn, is just to do it, get it out there. You'll get some feedback. People will let you know, if they like it or not, or maybe they might tell you, hey, try this, try that. And that's what I did. I just kind of did it. Because if I sat around and worried about, like, oh man, this video is not that great, I'd probably never release anything. And then the other thing is the lives. Just at first, when I first started doing lives, I would get all flustered and didn't know what to say, and then get all nervous. But again, it's just like anything else. It's just practice, doing it over and over. You get more comfortable. You figure out new things to talk about, and it all kind of shakes out in the end. And we also got All Things Wagner in the house. Well, good morning. Welcome to you. Hope you guys are doing well. Always appreciate you guys' stuff you put on your channel as well. There's a lot of good creators out there too. putting out good content. And like I say, it's all about connecting and supporting each other. And also, if I didn't mention before, if you type in hashtag CVA in the chat, it'll drop your channel link. And anybody that's watching, make sure you check out everybody's channel because there's a lot of good creators out there. And we got Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel. And he says, I definitely got to put some shorts out. That's how you get subscribers, and then do some shirts that you want to do on your channel. Oh, yeah. I think he's talking about shorts. And that's another thing, too. They started up the whole shorts thing. And I'm still learning that. I'm not very good at the shorts. But I have done some, and yeah, you can pick up. It is a good way to pick up some subscribers doing it. And let's see here. We got See Me Traveling in the house. Well, good morning to you. Hope your day is going well. And Z saying, yes, Cruise Vet was one of my students. Well, that is true. I did go on a lot of lives with Z in the beginning to, kind of get my feet wet and get used to being in front of a camera and talking and all that. And because it's, for me, it's not a natural thing. Anybody that knows me or has known me over the years, I'm usually I'm that quiet guy. I go over to somebody's house, I usually hang back, don't really say much until I get to know everybody. Especially like when I would take classes in school, I'd always be that guy that sits in the back, doesn't really say much, But like I say, you just gotta, it's just like the T-shirt says, just do it, And we got All Things Wagner, and let's see what else here. Because people saying hi to each other. Looking forward to following up your cruise to Alaska on September 22nd. Oh yeah. I know you guys are going on your Alaska cruise pretty soon. I will be going on the Navigator of the Seas here in 6 days. So this time next week, I'll actually be on the Navigator of the Seas, and hopefully I'll be able to put some good vlogs together and share with everybody. My plan is I'm flying out this Sunday, and I have a reservation booked on the Queen Mary, which used to be a cruise ship. I think they stopped sailing in the late 60s, and then it kind of turned into a museum. I think Disney owned it for a while, and so now it's a museum / hotel, and it's real close to where the ship is, where I'm going to be getting on the cruise ship. And so that's my plan. I'll spend the night before going on the cruise there, and I've been watching some videos on it. They got a lot of cool stuff from the past. It's kind of a look into how cruise ships used to be. They got a lot of cool exhibits, and it's supposed to be haunted. A lot of people, that seems to be what it's known for these days, is the fact that it's haunted. And so I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to see any ghosts. Hopefully not. I'd rather not do that, but I'll keep you guys posted. If anything goes bump in the night, I'll definitely turn the camera on and see if I can't, record some of that. But yeah, and we're going to go. It's a 4-day cruise, and we're going to have a stop at Catalina, and then a stop at Ensenada. And I've got some excursions booked for both of those ports. So, and like I said, the Navigator Seas, it's a ship I haven't been on before. I think I've been on another one in its class, but yeah, this one I guess it's one of those amped ships, so meaning it's been refurbished. They've added some things, like they've got the Playmakers sports bar, and so I'm definitely looking forward to checking that out. And let's see. All Things Wagner says, my CEO is at work, so you're stuck with JJ. Well, hey, everybody's welcome here. We don't judge, so everybody's welcome. Good to see you. And we got from See Me Traveling, hashtag KMA, shots fired. Well, you got to do what you got to do. All things Wagner says, we love Navigator of the Seas. I've been watching some vlogs on it, and it looks like a really awesome ship. I watched the ship tour from Hard Travel, which he always does like some of the most thorough ship tours. If you guys are ever curious about the ship you're going to be going on, and you want a real in-depth ship tour, check out Hard Travels. I mean, that guy, he shows you like everything. And All Things Wagner says Ghost Hunter Dave. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm hoping I don't see anything like that or hear anything, but I will. If it happens, I'll show you. I'll share. Z's Gaming and Home Theater channel says, all right, got to get back to the workout, doing it live on my cruise channel. Well, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. And so we did have some cruise news while I was gone. And of course, by now it's probably old news because, like I said, some of this stuff happened as soon as I left. And we got JNS Adventures in the house. Well, good morning and welcome into you. And so let me jump into the cruise news because that's kind of what I do here on my channel is cruise news. So let's jump right to it. So the first story happened a little bit ago, and the Jubilee, Carnival Jubilee, they did announce who their cruise director is going to be, and it's going to be Kendall Fire, which I think that's pretty much what everybody kind of expected. I think that was pretty much what was in the rumor mill, and it's a good, perfect. It's a choice that makes sense. I mean, Jubilee is going to be sailing out of Texas. She's from Texas, and she's done cruises out of Galveston before. I know that when I was on the Carnival Vista, she was the cruise director there. At least two of those cruises that I was on, and she did an awesome job. One thing about her, I mean, she's definitely got an unlimited supply of energy. Very friendly. It's very upbeat, very positive, and so I think that was the wise decision on Carnival's part. I think it makes a lot of sense, and I don't know. You guys, let me know what you all think about that. And we got Cruising is Fun Anytime in the house. Well, good morning to you and welcome in. And All Things Wagner, JJ says she's a perfect fit for that assignment, and I agree. That's what I was thinking. And like I said, I don't think it was a big surprise. I think everybody was expecting it, and I think she'll do well there. And like I said, she's from that area. Or not? Well, I think she's from Dallas, but I mean, she's cruised out of Galveston before. She's from Texas, so she knows the culture and everything. And Cruising is Fun Anytime says she did a great job on the Vista. We've cruised with her too, and I definitely echo that. So there you have it. I will be on the Jubilee for the December 30th sailing, not the inaugural, but the one right after it. And I think that'll make for a fun New Year's party, I'm sure. And it's first time I'm going to do a cruise on New Year's, so it's going to be a lot of firsts. The first XL ship for me from Carnival, and first time doing a New Year's cruise. So I think it's going to be pretty awesome. And let's jump on over to our next story. And this is one that I think came out a day or two ago. And it's in regards to the Carnival's going to have a new a new island, private island, and it's going to be called Celebration Key, and it's going to be at Grand Bahama. And so I guess they're working on it now, and I'm not sure. It's supposed to be open late September, and they're gonna, it's gonna be very similar to some of these other private islands that you see. And supposedly, it will be able to accommodate 2 of Carnival's XL class ships at the same time. So that is that's going to be a lot of passengers all at once. There's going to be I guess there was a ceremony for the destination that was held May of last year. And so they're going to be working on it. And the first sailings to visit the destination are scheduled for July of 2025. So it'll be interesting to keep an eye on that. I don't think, and I haven't been, I think their other destination island, Half Moon Cay, I haven't been there as of yet, but, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. I think it's going to be something pretty cool to see. And then we'll jump into our last story that I've got for you. And this has got to do with Bacardi and Carnival. And apparently the Carnival's partnering up with Bacardi, and they're gonna, I guess from the way I read through the article and from the way I understand it, is they're going to be recycling the Bacardi bottles that the bartenders are going to be pouring out of. And I guess they can use it 100 times is what they're saying, or it can be cleaned and refilled 100 times. And so I guess it'll cut down on some of the waste that they have, more environmentally friendly. So basically just, kind of a recycling thing. And I thought that was kind of neat. We'll see how that goes. I guess they're going to be testing it out for the next 3 months on the Carnival Celebration, the Horizon, and the Sunrise. So at first I thought they were talking about reusable glasses for passengers, but I guess what it is, it's for the actual bottles of liquor. So just kind of a neat little story I saw this morning. And so that is that story. But yeah, as far as me, like I said, I'll be getting on the Navigator of the Seas this weekend, flying out Sunday, staying at the Queen Mary, 4-day cruise, and then flying back. And of course, in October, I've got the booze cruise on the Carnival Glory. And I'm really looking forward to that because, for more than one reason, because I've never cruised out of New Orleans before. So that'll be my first time doing that. And all the other cruise creators that's going to be on that ship, it's going to be pretty cool to meet some of those folks that I've pretty much only interacted with on YouTube. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, it's during Halloween, so be all kinds of festivities around that, door decorating contests, costume contests, and things of that nature. So I can't wait to see how that goes. And then after I get back from the booze cruise, I have the Harmony of the Seas in November 26th, if I remember correctly. And that's out of Galveston. And so what's going to be cool about that is it'll be out of the new Royal Terminal in Galveston, and I've yet to sail out of that. And but it looks really nice. I've seen all the videos around it. I've driven by there a number of times, and it looks pretty cool. And I've never been on an Oasis class ship before, so definitely looking forward to that. I've seen so many vlogs on different Oasis class ships, and it just, my goodness, the things that they can get on a cruise ship these days is just blows your mind, And so that's going to be an awesome cruise. And then of course in December I've got the Carnival Jubilee for New Year's. First XL class ship for me. Then in January will be the NCL Prima, and I've never been on a NCL ship, and so that's going to be pretty awesome. And we got Will G in the house. Well, good morning, welcome in, welcome in. And well, you know, while we're sitting here chit chatting, let's see if I can. I'll drop the link in the chat in case anybody wants to come up and hang out for a bit. But yeah, so I've got the NCL Prima in January, and I believe that's January 26th. And you know, like I said, that I've never been on NCL before, so it'll be my first cruise with them, and it's my 50th birthday, so you know, it's going to be my birthday cruise, so I'm looking forward to that. And then I'll have kind of a break until Utopia of the Seas, which I'm booked on that next September for Clock Family Adventures group cruise. I'll be doing because he's doing the 3-day cruise first, and then the 4-day cruise second. So I'm doing the 4-day leg of that. And JJ from All Things Wagner says we're booked on Harmony of the Seas out of Galveston on May 5th, 2024. Well, that's pretty cool. So yeah. Yeah, I've been watching. You guys have done that before. I've been on Oasis class before, so I'm really looking forward to seeing how that turns out. And he says you will love the Oasis class ships. Well, I don't see how I could be bored on there. For sure, I don't see that being a possibility. I mean, with all the different venues and you know, and all the different eating places. Of course, I'll probably gain about 10 pounds, you know, after that. And JJ says, happy birthday, early brother. Got to secure here next honeydew mission. Peace. Well, hey, man, thanks for stopping in. Have fun on your honeydew mission. Hopefully it doesn't tax you too much. But enjoy the rest of your day. And so that's pretty much my lineup. And then, of course, also I will be doing the, what do you call it? The Carnival Dream, doing a 14-day cruise on the Carnival Dream in October next year. And that's going to hit like pretty much, it's not going to be your typical Galveston cruise, because anybody that sails out of Galveston knows that you're mainly hitting Cozumel, Costa Maya, Belize, Roatan. But this one's hitting all the Eastern Caribbean ports, all the St. Martin, St. Thomas, I believe St. Lucia. There's like 4 of those. And there's also going to be Grand Turk, Grand Cayman, Puerto Rico was in there. So that's going to be a good experience. 14-day cruise, never done that before. We'll see, you know, am I going to like a 14-day cruise? Is it going to be too much? You know, it's like when day 10 hits, I'm only going to be like, you know, looking at my watch, you know, hoping it's over. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. And then I've got the Jewel of the Seas scheduled for next December 7th, Pearl Harbor Day, as it would be. And so a lot of good stuff coming up. So stay tuned. I'm going to be doing vlogs on everything, and I'll get those out as soon as I get back. And then, of course, after each cruise, I'll do a cruise review live stream to share with everybody. And but that's going to pretty much wrap it up for today's episode. Appreciate everybody that stopped in and hung out with me. And just as a reminder, you can also find me on Instagram and Facebook. Just search, it's the same name, Cruise Vet Adventures. And stay tuned for in about a week or so, week or two, I'll be doing a 1,000 subscriber celebration stream where I'm going to give out some prizes. So I will definitely get that information out as soon as I figure out what day I want to do it. I'll try to do it on a weekend, at a time when the most people can watch, because I want to make sure everybody gets a chance to get something. And that is going to do it for today. I hope you guys have been having a good day. Hope the rest of your week goes well. And I appreciate you watching. And I will see you guys on the next video. So take care, everybody.